Hey, what up, everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is EverQuest Project 1999. And today we are on the green server on the level 54 Shadow Knight. A bub and a half in, been doing those guards in Freeport. I showed that on my last video, and pretty fun camp. I'm gonna probably keep doing it, but I'm trying to give y'all something for Sunday. I have all that footage from Lower Guck doing the Ghoul Lord, but it's going to take me an hour and 45 minutes or so to do at least part one, And I realized today it's Friday for me at 2:40 p.m. So I realized just a few minutes ago that I don't really have time to be making a video for Sunday unless I do it right now. So, trying to get y'all something. I'm on Thuggish and 54, which is double hell, by the way. It's like the hardest hell level. I swear. That's my. You guys put it in the comments. What do you think's the hardest hell level? I know technically like 59 is probably harder, but in my eyes, like 54, the the prize for getting to 55 is not as good as the prize of getting to 60. So when I'm 59, I have more motivation to get to 60 than I have at 54 to get to 55, so 54 feels way worse. But I was talking to Buzzrog here, shout out to Buzzrog, and he mentioned that, whoa, hold on a sec. He mentioned something, and I was like, I was getting more experience at the guards. He asked how the guards was going. And I said it's going pretty good. For some reason, it feels pretty good on Thuggish. I did those guards on Senny at 54 just a little bit, and I wasn't really feeling it because the experience wasn't going so fast. But you know what I think it is? I think on Thuggish, like, experience goes so slow no matter what, that a good camp makes it feel like he's getting experience faster. So it's like it's trickling in. It's good. Like I said, I got a bub and a half so far of the hardest level to get experience in, basically. But yeah, last time I showed you all those guards in Eastern Freeport, I've kind of there's like 3 different ways to do it for real. Like, you can just kill Horizon, make it a super dad camp every 24 minutes or something. You can kill all the guards, so you can get a bunch of long swords and fine steel and all that. And you still get experience from like half of the guards, maybe 4 of them, 4 out of 10, 5 out of 10, something like that. Only one of them's going to be blue though, so it's a little bit of extra experience, but a lot of extra plat. And then I found a third way that I did not mention on the video, and the third way would be kill Horizon, Goman, and the guard on the left, and they all give experience. And then it's kind of the best of both worlds. You're getting more plat, and you're getting, that little bit of extra experience too. So I've been doing a variation. Yeah, I haven't I'm doing it all 3 ways. So if I have no time, I just kill Horizon. If I feel like I have a little bit more time and I only want the downtime to be like 15 minutes instead of 20 minutes, I'll kill the 3. And I'll even add in like the little green guy on the right because he's so easy to kill. I might as well grab a sword from him. Or if I have all the time in the world and it's 9 p.m. and I can play as much as I want, I'll kill all the guards. So anyway, you want to know what we're doing in this one? I'm going to go to Lower Guck, and I'm going to see if I can do something different for you. I'm thinking the DAR camp by the Sentinels. I'm going to see if I can do it. It's going to be difficult. So it'll be fun to see if I can do this or not, because it's 3 DARs, and at 53 it took everything I had to be able to kill a DAR. So now there's going to be 3 of them, and I have to kill all 3 of them in 28 minutes. So I want to break the camp and then try to kill it again, at least on this video. Also, just showing you, just talking to you along the way. I'm on Invis, I'm in Upper Guck. I want to bring my Necro here, and I want to check out the live side of Lower Guck. So that's something, one of the things I could have did today is my Necro go to Kazik, my Necro go to Lower Guck, and, do an exploring a dungeon type of video. But once again, that would have took running him all the way there. I think he's in like Eastern Commons right now. It would have took, getting the maps up and getting OBS right. Whoa, that guy has a train. I should have helped him out, huh? Dang. He's dead. Let's see if he makes it. Knee. Is Knee still here? He is. 15 shaman. Is Knee still here? 15 shaman. Is Knee still here? 15 shaman. Knee. 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 Curious. Is he gonna die? Probably so. He's a shaman. And you know what? It's not gonna be able to tell. Like, he could have zoned by now. Alright, we're going to lower Guck. I'm gonna check out the DARs by the Sentinel. I've never shown this camp before, but supposedly it's a good camp. I've seen people sit on it, and I've always thought it would be a good idea. And I think it'd be a good idea for Trey. If I can do it, he can do it. So kind of checking this out for him if he hasn't checked it out yet. Scouting it out for him. If I can do it, he can do it type stuff. But especially with his lulls, he could lull the DARs and just kill them one at a time. Like, I don't see any reason why he couldn't kill those 3 DARs. I've seen clerics sitting there before. And now that he's 55, you know, a DAR might be green here or there, but they're still pretty good experience. All right, we're about to hit lower Guck. And hopefully there's not too many people here, because if it's camped, I'm gonna go maybe try Assassin Supplier or something. So I don't think I've shown Thuggish doing Assassin Supplier at least. All right, how many people? Just 2 people. Is that one Templar at the camp I want to go to? I'm doing a video. There's 1 person in Lower Guck. Is that 1 person? This is my luck here, y'all. Let's go see. Is that 1 person that's here in Lower Guck? Is that 1 person at the camp that I want to do? There's so many camps down here. There's only 1 person here. Is that 1 person at the camp I want to go to? We're about to find out. I'm going to guess yes, they are. All right, we're by all the live frogs. We got to get Invis versus Undead. If they are, I'll probably just do Assassin Supplier, y'all, for some plat. This is kind of like a filler video. I don't have time for anything else. This is what I got right now. This is the time. I mean, I could put out whatever me and Trey do on Saturday, but I'd rather... I kind of want to just get experience with them. So we did the Lord last time and didn't get too much experience or loot, but it was super fun. Alright, let's see if this person's in the 1 freaking spot that I really want to do. That would be hilarious. But if I had to guess, if I come in and see 1 person, it's a Templar, I'm guessing they're in my spot that I want to do. It's back this way. Alright, this is me and Trey's spot that I've only seen like 1 other person do. You kill this Zol. It's green right now, but it's blue a lot of the time. And then you kill this DAR. You can also add in these 2 if you really want. Add in 2 of those, maybe. Done that before. Alright, let's see. Could sit on the scent. That'd just be boring. Kill 1 scent. Alright, I can go this way. DAR. Alright, I think I just came through. Alright, they're here, so they're not doing the DARs. So you see how it's 3 DARs? Blue, blue, and blue? How did I come in here? Like, what? Is it this way? No. Right here? Okay. So I could pull this guy, too, if I really wanted to. I don't think I'm going to be able to handle all 4. But I think you kind of sit, like, right, you know, over here somewhere. And I can't use a pet. That's the only thing. But I got to kill these I got to get this broke as soon as possible. That way we can see it at least 2 times. Or it's not even going to be worth it. So let's get Grim Aura. I have all my buffs on I have everything I want, I think. I don't know if you can Fear Kite back here. Somebody let me know. Grim Aura. Banshee. Aura. So this first Feign Death is going to have to work or I'm pretty much dead, everybody. Honestly. And that'll trash the whole video too. So at least that person's not here. But the next thing that could trash the video would be if I die. Because 3 DARs hitting me. If Feign Death fails, then I'm in big trouble, mister. Michelle Tanner. That's what's exciting about it. It's going to be difficult. I like difficult things in this game. I don't want to just stomp all over everything. Let's see. Vampiric Embrace. Got all my damage dots up and stuff. Alright, so I need to I'm gonna pull them. Need to snare though. I don't know how I'm gonna target. An IVU. Then try to sneak around the corner because I have to snare one before I feign death. And hopefully they don't root me. Man, I don't know about this one, y'all. I'm gonna try it though, just for the video. It is what it is. If I die, I have to run all the way back here. I'm hoping I can handle... I know I can handle one DAR, but I don't think I can handle, like, multiples. Very risky. If I can do it, though, it'd be amazing. I could try Rest the Dead. At least I can target them. I don't know if Rest the Dead works on... up to what level it works on, though. Let's see, what do we got? We have Rest the Dead. Alright, let me look that up real quick. I'll look it up. What should I say? What level enemy does Rest the Dead work on? Oh, I should have, on EQ P99. Come on. Used by Shadow Knight. It has effects. Doesn't really say. I'm probably have to look at the wiki. I was trying to use Chat GPT. I've been using that a lot. Just for fun. That probably wasn't the best usage of it. No, I don't want to go to the wiki, you idiot. Did I type wiki? Type in P99. No, I don't want to go to the forum. I want to go to the wiki. Alright. What do we got? So we're going to go Shadow Knight. Because if this works, this will be way better. And it'll only be if they critically resist. So I think it's a level 52 spell. Rest the Dead. So if it's 52, it should work. Numbs the awareness of the undead, making them less likely to attack. Charisma affects the chance of a critical failure, which will cause the NPC to attack the caster and resist to pacify, and the chance of memory blurring on NPC. So I think it just should work, y'all. Should work. I think it works on everything. I forgot I had Rest the Dead. DARS by Sent. I type that. Let's see, DARS by Sent. Alright. So I got that. Let's put on Rest the Dead. Forgot I had Rest the Dead. I think it uses a bone, don't it? Alright, so I'm IVU'd. Let's rest this one. If it doesn't work, it'll be better than like pulling with... I'll still have to snare though, huh? See what happens. Alright, that worked. Okay, so now I want to IVU again just in case. Come on, dummy. If this works, man. My character's way sicker than I thought. Forgot about this. I don't know if it uses bones or not. Does it use bones like the other one did? We have 11 bones. Let's see if it uses a bone. The other one did, and that's why it was annoying. I ended up using all my bones up without knowing it. Alright, IVU again. I hope that doesn't do anything to mess it up. I guess I'll... Man, I should be pulling this guy. I'm an idiot. Alright, let's try to rest him. Come on, you gotta do it quicker. Rest him, rest him, rest him. Am I far enough away? He's undead! What are you talking about? Oh, I got myself targeted. It's butt. I target this guy. Don't see me, don't see me. No! Alright. Yep, I only got 2. I got one of them. Dooming Darkness. And we're gonna feign death. Dude, it worked. So that's not exactly what I was trying to do, but that might have been quicker. Alright, I got stupid Rest the Dead on, but I can probably kill this frog. I think I have harm touch. Alright, see this? We gotta let him go all the way back. All the way back. Still walking. Okay, he stopped walking. Alright, now I'm gonna wait like just like 10 more seconds. Just make sure he's settled in. And I'll jump up and kill this one. Alright, ready? Do I got the wrong weapon on? Yes. Dang it. See, I'm doing all kinds of crap wrong. Alright, dum-dum. It's okay, though. We're making it happen still. Alright, here we go, here we go. I'm gonna get my timer out. Come on. Come on. What's the timer? 28? I'll do like 27:15. Alright, got my timer on, timer on. Alright, let's start doing spells. Alright, what do I need? Let's do boil blood. This is blue. Alright, we got boil blood on them. Let's do these. All this stuff. And I'll start siphoning life. Dooming darkness wore off. I don't put it back yet. I should though, because it's good damage. Let's just do it. I don't care if to empty the tank on this guy because we'll have a decent amount of time in between. Alright, I need to quit doing the stupid telescope. I hope it's not too dark in here. I'll put on a thing where we can see better in a sec after this fight. Come on, Thug. These things are tough. The guards are easier. Horizon's easier than these. I gotta pretty much go all out. One of my buffs is off already, too. So it's probably Vampiric Embrace. I wish he would run. I don't always run, though. I mean, I don't want him to run, like, to his buddies, but hopefully I got bandages on me. I want to see if this is possible. Alright, I killed one. Let's try to bind wound. Start my timer. Just want to see if I can kill all 3 in 28 minutes. I don't know if this would be a dad camp, per se, but... Alright, we got 2484. That is... 1242. So we can bind wound to 1242. It's probably just one more after this. If it will hurry. Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna work. If I would have did it immediately, nah. Alright, let's sit. And might need to rest again, but we're gonna buff up first, so probably rebuff. So we'll start with Grim Aura. Maybe. Alright, so I got an hour until I got an hour now. So we might be able to do the camp a few times. You're gonna see if it's possible or not for 54 Shadow Knight to do this camp. Because I am very average, like geared. Maybe a slightly above average geared Shadow Knight. So it should be possible for you if it's possible for me. That's what I'm saying about with Trey. It should be possible for him. If I can do it. Look how much charisma I have. I have 45 charisma. So I'm sure he has... I think he said he had like 77 charisma or something like that. So he should be... Like, I'm a ogre. But I should have been using Rest the Dead in the Lord room. I almost want to try the Lord again. Because I could be the one doing that. I don't know what spell he was trying to use, but... I know my charisma's low, but it's like made for undead. And then I would be the one that would get attacked, not him. So we'd have like a little bit of a better chance if it fails. I could feign death, right? He can't feign death. All he can do is root and hope that I get aggro so he can camp out or gate. But if I don't know why anyone didn't say that. Let's see if it used a bone. No, doesn't use a bone anymore. So that's the cool... Used to be like the other one would use a bone. Numb the Dead? Numb the Dead uses a bone. I guess so. That's the cool thing about Rest the Dead. You can do it on anything, and it doesn't use a bone. So I'm going to have to sit here for quite a while. If we got 28 minutes, then I'm going to want to kill these two when. I don't know how long. It's usually like 3 minutes above I need. So like right now I need about 9 minutes still until I have like full mana. That would be around the 15-minute mark. And then I'd have to kill it. Then I'd have like another, and I'd need another like however long. Then I'd probably only have like 3 minutes. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know when I should be pulling these. I need to space them out good. Maybe less than that. How much? Let's divide 28 by 3 is what? Like 9 minutes apiece. So I need to be killing the second one around the 19-minute mark. And then, yeah. So I got about 5 minutes right now. So at around the 19-minute mark, I'll see what we got. But I'm going to pause up until then. Okay, so I rebuffed. I have full mana, and I'm just missing a little bit of HP, so I think we're good to go here. I got Rest the Dead on. I put on my sight buff, so hopefully y'all can see better. But yeah, let's pull this dude. I'm IVU'd right now. I think I'm gonna rest this guy over here. Because I can't, it's harder to see him. So they both come again, we do the same thing. That's why I don't have a pet out right now, because I'm hoping this works, but like last time, if it doesn't work, then alright, looks good, looks good. Alright, I'm gonna put on my other dot, so I have everything for this next one. And we should be good to go. I could rest them both so I can pull with something, but here he comes. And I have the right weapon out and everything. I'm gonna pull him all the way around this corner. Alright, so let's get this boil blood. Did not work. Alright, try again. Got it. Alright, let's do this. Should have done the other one, but that's fine. Got it. Let's do this. Got it. Let's do the snare. All my damage dots are on. Now we'll do the debuffs. Got those. Now we'll go wild with the siphon lives. I have a harm touch in my back pocket, I think, if I need it, but I'm hoping we don't. Sorry about the zooming in, and I'm rooted, so it's hard to control. See how these fights go? Like, it's kind of not easy fights. I'm giving them everything I got. Keeps rooting me. Come on. Things are tough, but they're good experience, I think, anyway. If I recall correctly. Come on, baby. He's hit me hard. Wish I can get a little closer to him. You want a snare just in case. I don't know that I should. Just in case. Come on, Thug. You got this, bro. Alright, we got no mana. Dude, any second now you can kill him. Stop hitting me so hard at the end of the fight. I got a damage shield. Come on. Damage shield should kill him. Alright, got him. Alright, so now I really would like to have about 9 minutes, or I don't know, for like the first one repops. The first one repops in 16 minutes. And I mean, it wasn't exactly 3 minutes of bubble. It's probably more like 2.5 minutes of bubble. So right now I need about freaking 10 minutes to med up, especially with having to bind wound right here. But I could get my pet out, which would help with this last one, because now I don't have to rest the dead or anything. So that could make the last fight a little easier if I had my pet with me. But you see how close that fight was? Crazy, right? I think my bar might have moved already. I don't know. Pretty good. But I'm going to bind wound and med up. And when I'm ready, I'll go for it. As long as I can, like, kill the first one before the second one pops, we're still good to go. So I actually have more time than I think I have, but I would like to knock this one down with some time to med and At least in the next 10 minutes or so. I'd love to knock this one down. Be cool to add the scent too, but like Trey might be able to do all 4. I'm having trouble doing the 3. The other thing about this is like, if somebody came down here right now and I'm breaking the camp, I'd have to like explain that to them because they'd be like, "Well, there's one up." Like, well, I'm breaking it, dude. Like, hopefully that person like that wouldn't come. But there has been some weirdos down here in Lower Guck, so you never know. Usually, if they just see you sitting here, they're not gonna mess with you if they're normal. But I could see a world where a person would do that. Cool, bind wound went up. Wasn't sure if I had I could level it anymore for this level. I don't know exactly. Is 200 the max I can have? Awesome, it went up twice. And I don't really have a ton of bandages, I don't think. So hopefully I only need them for this first round. But we'll see. I'll record as long as I can. I got like 50 more minutes. So I'm hoping we see like another pop after this. I think we'll have just enough time to do a couple. Just see if I can handle it or not. It's kind of like when we did the guards and for East Freeport to see if I could do all 10 of them. I'm curious if I could handle this. All right, so we're going to 12:42 on our bind wound. Once we get there, I'll pause up. I don't want to take the time to pause up. 12:42, we can probably get one more in. All right, so I'm going to pause up, and I'll be back when I'm ready to kill the last frog. Okay, so that took way longer than I was hoping. I only got 4 minutes and 30 seconds left, about. Probably like 5 minutes left. But I have my pet up. I have all my buffs on. I'm probably going to use Harm Touch. Because I want this to happen, and I want it to happen quick. Get the pet way back here. I'm hoping he doesn't run up and join in too early. Which one is it? All right, it's this one. So, oh boy. Phew. I went through that. You not see me? I'm gonna say. All right, dumb pet ran up. Didn't really want that to happen, but it's okay. Boil blood. All right, I'm rooted. Do as much as we can. Do all my dots, and then I'll probably Harm Touch. I don't think we have enough for this thing. Even with the pet. Boom, got him. How much did that do? 821? Okay. I want this thing to come this way. Alright. Try pretty good. Alright, let's start doing this. Come on, pet. Come on, pet, kick some butt. Need your help with this one, buddy. I wonder how to get that pet not to come. I don't want to put him like too far back because there's like he could come the other way, you know? I want him to accidentally come all the way around and get the wand and the scent. I want him far enough away where he can't. He doesn't want to come join the fight. Alright, I killed all 3. See how far away he is? And that's still... Anyway, like how far away could I get him? Okay, I could maybe... Nah, he'd probably go the other way, you know? Like, that's probably as far as I can put him. Alright, I gotta sit. I really need to be binding wound. Alright, come on, bro. Oh no, y'all. The first one's repopping in like 2 minutes. And then I have to pull that one before the next one spawns. I mean, I don't have to do anything. Like, I could rest the dead. But to rest the dead, I really need to be IVU'd. My pet doesn't like when I IVU. I don't know, y'all. I mean, I'll do as much of this camp as I can. We'll see what happens. I got my pet out now, so that's a thing I don't have to do next time. I won't use as much mana. Sucks I have to bind wound right now, for real. Kind of I'd rather be sitting getting mana. Yeah, that first star is gonna pop. I don't know what to do about. I don't know how long until the second one pops. Wasn't like too long. It was the third one that I took forever to pull. I remember I said, what was it? I think it was like the 19-minute mark or something. So I think I have more like 10 minutes right now. It's not as bad as I think. 12:22. There's a little fruit fly flying around. 12:42. Okay. Do one more. And I gotta sit. Then I think as long as I pull it before the like 20 minutes on the timer type stuff. But how am I gonna know that if I'm not gonna set the timer until I kill it? I pretty much know in my head that I'm gonna have to kill this thing in the next 10 minutes. So I'm gonna say right now I'm looking at 3:24 p.m. So I'm gonna have to pull this thing by 3:34 p.m. Let's say 3:33 p.m. just to be careful. But it's popping in around 1 minute right now, which we're nowhere near close. But as long as I pull it before the next one pops, I'm gonna call it a success. So I'm looking at in the next 9 minutes or so, I need to pull it. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'll pause up and we'll see what happens here. If the worst happens, we'll just rest the dead again. But that's why just the pet. The pet's the bad part. All right, I'll be back. All right, here's the situation, y'all. I am not super confident with this next fight at 80% HP. I need to pull like right now, or else the next one's gonna pop. I mean, I guess we'll try it. I think I'm gonna rest them, so because I don't know if the second one's up yet or not. So I'm gonna go rest them, and that'll make it easier to pull them too. It's kind of a waste of mana a little bit. I'm gonna see if I can like inch around the corner and rest them instead of getting aggro here. Which one is it? I don't remember. Whoop. See me? Nope. I got him. Blue. Let's rest them, because I don't know. I don't think the other one's up. I mean, I just saw, pretty much. Okay, it's not up yet. I mean, I could sit here. I'm gonna try to pull it. Alright, let's do dooming. That way I have more time. I got it. Get it around the corner, we'll send the pet in. Alright, let's boil blood. Okay, let's get up close on it. And, dude, come on. Heart flutter. I already snared, already boiled blood. Shadow vortex. Shadow vortex. Shadow vortex. My mic's kind of far away, sorry. Now we just do siphon life. I would rather run out all the way out of mana than get myself super low on HP, but I really don't have a choice. It's gonna be both. Guess when I kill this one, I'll start the timer. It's almost like... Oh no, the timer's not really helping. Should be the timer on the second one, or whatever. That's possible. I need more like vampiric embraces going off here. I need bigger hits with my Ebon Mace. I need my pet to be doing some work here. Come on. Not get super low HP. Come on, Siphon. Or come on, Thug. Only thing we can really do is hit harder, pet get more hits. Me get more hits. Dooming Dorkness. Dude, I can't talk. Shadow Vortex and Dooming Dorkness. Where am I from? But Boston? Alright, I started my timer. I don't know why, but sit down. Sit your butt down. Alright, so now I kind of know. Like, I remember the next one was a long time. So we got a long time right now. So I'm going to get full HP, full mana, and then I'll kill this next one. So it's looking like we're doing it. It's kind of weird, though. There's always going to be one frog up type of deal. But we broke the camp, and we're doing it. And we got control over 3 frogs. You know what I mean? Like, it's not super done. I didn't super do it, but I'm doing it. This is a type of way to break a camp. It's not ideal. Ideally, I would kill the. Ideally, I would like rest them. I would pull one. I would kill it. I would start my timer. I would break it up over the amount of time. I'd kill one every 9 minutes or something. So I'd kill the second one 9 minutes after I killed the first one, and then I would kill the last one with like 9 minutes to go before the first one pops again, type of stuff. So 9 minute mark, I'd kill the last one. 18-minute mark, I'd kill the second one. And of course, the first one dies when I start the timer. And that way, there's 9 minutes between each frog, and but they're all always down. So when one pops, I attack it, kill it, and then I have 9 minutes. The next one pops, I attack it, kill it, and then I have 9 minutes. But the way it's happening for me right now is I killed the first one, and then a period of time passed, I killed the second one, and then a really long period of time passed, and then I killed the third one. And then the first one popped again, and I wasn't ready yet, and I had to wait like an extra, probably like extra 5 minutes. And then I killed that. So now the second one's popping. It's not 9 minutes I have after I kill the first one. It's more like 2 minutes. And now the second one's standing there. But also, it took me forever to kill the third one. So I think we're okay. But we're gonna have one standing there a lot of the time, it seems like. But we'll see. I'm hoping to go back through it one more time. My timer is the same as how much time I got left, which sucks. So I don't know. I guess we're only gonna get like 2 more kills. But just wanted to see if this was possible. And as long as there's not 2 frogs up, I think it shows that it's possible. You know, if I was a Trey, if I was a cleric, I would probably, start with, um, make sure you're fully buffed, obviously. Have all your awesome undead nukes on. Have a root or 2 on. I don't know how many roots clerics have, but Paralyzing Earth is the best root. No matter what order you got them in, no matter what level you got whatever root, Paralyzing Earth is the best root. I don't know if clerics get that or not, but let's say for me, I would buff myself up like crazy, like every single buff I have that has anything to do with like HP and AC and what. You don't need any like magic resist, but anything that has anything to do with buffing up your HP and AC and or anything like that. Just all your buffs. If I was a cleric, I'd want all my freaking buffs on, and then I'd probably IVU, and then I would peek around the corner. Well, first I would set up my bar with after I fully buffed myself with every single buff I have in the world. I would do probably 2 different heals. I'd have a quick heal just in case I like all my it hits the fan type of deal. And I'd have like whatever heal I'm gonna use if I need to heal. So 2 heals, a fast one, and whatever one you're planning on using if you need to use a heal. And then I would have root, like Paralyzing Earth or something, and maybe a fast root too. Maybe, if you have room. You don't really need 2 roots, but it depends. I don't know what clerics are dealing with their root. Like, if they just have regular old root, it's going to break all the time. But if you have Paralyzing Earth, it won't break as bad. I mean, if you hit them with direct damage, it's going to break in either way. But anyway, a couple heals, a couple roots maybe, and then 2 or 3 undead nukes. So that's 2 slots, 2 slots, 3 slots, and then your divine, whatever it is, where you protect yourself and you buy yourself some time. Oh, you got to have gate on though too. So maybe instead of that second root, you have gate. I don't know. 2 heals, 2 or 3 direct damage undead nukes, root, gate, and your divine aura, or whatever it's called, that your shield that absorbs damage, like when your oh shit button. I'd have probably those up. And so I would IVU, so I'd take off like gate, put on IVU myself, put gate back on. And then I'd put then I would take off something, like maybe one of the undead nukes, like the weakest undead nuke, put on rest the dead or whatever you got, pacify, law, whatever it is for you. And then I would, I'd be IVU'd, I'd go around the corner, see the 3-DARs, I would rest or IVU, I would pacify, lull, whatever you want to call it. Probably the one in, it doesn't matter really, maybe the one in the middle. Do that one. Then I'd do the one on the left. If it works, do the one in the middle. If it doesn't work, if it works, do the one in the middle, then do the one on the left, and then pull the one on the right because it's easier to see. Or you could rest all 3 of them, and then have the one on the right in sight, get as far back as you can, and then throw your biggest freaking direct damage nuke, and then book it down the hallway, turn around, root, right? Or maybe you root first. I don't know. You can't root first because then it's going to be sitting there. Can't. Well, it's going to break eventually, though. I'm not sure what you start with, whether it's root or a nuke. But I assume it would be like a nuke, and then you turn around and book it, and then you turn around and root, and you hope that you don't get rooted too, type of stuff. Or that they're far enough away when you root them, so fast root. And then I guess nuke them again, root them, nuke them, root them, nuke them, root them, nuke them, root them. Like, even if the root don't break, I would probably re-root after every nuke. And yeah, if they're in my face and I'm low on health, I'd be healing. If they root me right next to them, I'd be healing. Depending on how the fight's going, if I'm rooted right next to them, I might gate. I don't know. Or divine aura at least or something. I don't know how it works as a cleric, but that's how I see it in my head. And then, you do the whole rigmarole again when it's time to do the next one, pretty much. I think he could handle it way better than me, because his nukes hit pretty hard. All right, I'm not full yet. I kind of want to get full before I pull this one, because I swear the third one's not popping forever. All right, well, let's buff up, though. Let's buff up. All right, so we're going to take this off. We're going to put on... I'm actually going to do strength and death, too. I'm going to get super ready for this one. I need HP, though, so I'm going to watch my bar and only stand and cast in between ticks. I can even look at my HP. So whenever it does it, kind of settles in, though. I hate that. So the tick isn't over till it, like, settles in. I'll try to buff my pet, too, I guess. There's 2 up, then I kind of failed, but I'll just rest them, and... All right, I'm waiting for this to pop. Okay, let's watch a tick. Boom. Boom. Okay, stand. Do it. Just the best time to do it after you catch a tick. Even though I'm probably not going to catch the next tick. All right, he did that. Okay, let's get Grimoire. Gonna make sure I'm fully buffed, even though Grimoire is probably good to go. Doesn't cost that much mana. All right, let's watch our HP when it settles in. All right, ready? Tick. Settle. Grimoire. Okay. Next up would be our Banshee Aura. Right, so it's been like 9 minutes since I killed that. I need to be pulling it, but we're still pretty good. Right, as soon as it pops, I'll start looking at my HP. It's not popped yet. There it popped. Okay, it's settled. I learned all that from my shaman and canny dancing and stuff. You have to really look at your ticks for that. All right. Look at our tick. Looking at my HP over there. Pop. Or tick. All right, that was a weird tick. Tick. Settle. You should see me get one, like right here. Boom. Right after I'm done. All right, we're going to put rest up just in case. I'll waste some mana doing that. But I'm going to pull right now, I think. I'll get one more tick, and then I'm going to pull. Tick. Settle. All right, I really wanted full HP, but I'm going to make sure to make this happen. Ooh, there he is. Whoa! All right. It's for fighting him. It's fine, though. Dark, we only got one. Fortunately, I got rest on. Let's start doing stuff. All right. Boil blood. Okay, this. So they don't run, So I should be doing Dooming Darkness a little sooner, maybe. Dooming, let's do these. Shouldn't be as zoomed in soon. I'm doing my telescope, sorry. Alright, now we start doing this. Bang. Might as well slam. I'll do 2 siphons, then a slam. 2 siphons, then a slam. Because I feel like the siphon and the slam come pretty close. So I want to make sure I don't miss a chance to siphon as fast as possible. Those 2 siphons. A slam. Gonna do 2 siphons. Slam. Come on, Thug. So it's like so unpredictable how much HP and mana stuff I'm gonna have after these fights. This looks like one of the better fights that we've had. The HP. Yeah. Ooh, look at that loot. Alright, we need to sit. Right now, dude, I have 15 minutes and 30 seconds to kill this last one. So this is working out pretty good. Just by that, we're gonna be great. And our HP, look at our HP. Things are getting better as I go. So I think eventually maybe all the frogs would be down. Like right this second, I think they're all down. Yeah, I think it's eventually gonna be good. I'm kind of just you gotta like clear the camp 2-3 times before it's actually gonna be fully broken. But yeah, this is looking good. So we just have the last frog, one more frog, and our timer's on 15 minutes basically. So there's no freaking way I'm not killing this frog in the next 15 minutes. Max, I would say 10 minutes, you know? Probably need like 10 minutes to get, maybe not even 10 minutes. We'll see though. Let's see what it's on when we come back. Right now it's on 14 minutes and 30 seconds. I'm going to guess it's like 2.5 minutes above. Mostly the HP though. Like the mana comes back a little bit faster. It might be 2, 4, 6, I'll say 8 minutes. So I'm going to say when we come back, we'll have 6 minutes or so on the clock. And that's when we'll be killing the frog. But once again, it's the first frog's going to pop, and we need time to meditate before the first frog. So I don't know. We'll see. But I think we're going to have at least 6 minutes on the clock when we're killing this frog. And then we'll have a little bit of time before the first one pops. And then it can stand there for 9 minutes at least. So yeah. All right. I'll be back in a bit. Okay, there is 9 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. I'm going to start buffing up and stuff. I would say I don't need to put on my pets. I don't even need Grim Aura, honestly. I'm almost ready here. I just do Grim Aura as a formality, you know, I don't know. Alright, it's settled. Let's grab our Banshee Aura. This will be the last kill. I gotta go get my daughter off the bus. This was the little bit of time I had to make a video for y'all. I'm sorry it's kind of an impromptu video here. Something I didn't plan on doing, but I wanted to make sure I had something for Sunday. Didn't really look for my tick on that one. I'm an idiot. And we do Vampiric Embrace. We should be able to pull. I'm really sure. You know, it's the only one that's going to be there, right? So I don't need to do Rest the Dead or anything. I mean, I could to make the pool easier. Is it going to be the one in the middle or the one on the left? I think it's the one on the left, right? Here, I'm going to put Rest the Dead on just so it's easier to pull it. It's a little bit of a waste of mana. And I could get full HP if I wanted, but I think I'm going to go ahead and pull it. Pretty confident we can kill it. Alright, let's do it. I ain't got much time, y'all. That's really why. I was like putting my socks on and my I can target it. Why's it gotta fizzle so much? Alright, he's ambivalent. So now I'll put my other thing on. Not forget this time. Now I can stand in his face, kinda, and do dooming, and then run away, hopefully, before he roots me. Got him! And the pet's not coming. Nice. I mean, I don't have to do all that, but it's pretty nice to be able to. Alright, boil blood. Let's get in a space where he roots me. And do heart flutter. And I missed it. Do disease cloud. Heart flutter. Okay, everything. Alright, this. Blue again. I think they've all been blue. And now I just siphon life the crap out of it. I'd love to be able to let y'all know, like, how it's, you know? I'll tell you how much time I got left after this fight. But then you know after that I have like another at least 8 to 9 minutes before the second one pops, so just letting you know it's possible. This can be done solo by 54 Shadow Knight, maybe even 53 Shadow Knight, somewhere around there, and then Cleric, I'd say same thing, 52, 53, 54, 55, somewhere around there. Depends on, you know, how good you are. Siphon the crap out of it. This HP is difficult. Used to be back in the day when I was a little Shadow Knight. Be easy to get HP back with Siphon Life and stuff like that, but now it's difficult. Alright, he's dead. We got 60% HP. That's really nice. I need to sit my butt down. Okay, so verdict is I have 6 minutes. 6 minutes. And I was almost right about how long it was going to take last time, so let me try again here. So I would say we need about 6 minutes to have full HP. So we're going to have full HP before this thing pops. Like right around when it pops, we're going to have full HP. And then, I mean, you can figure that out on your own for real. Like you just divide by 5 and then see how much you get per tick type stuff probably. But anyway, about 6 minutes for full HP, I would say. And then mana, 2, 4, 6, 8. About 8 minutes for the mana. So if I want full mana and full HP, the frog would have to stand there for 2 or 3 minutes, which isn't too bad. Then I'd have full HP, full mana, kill it, and then I'd probably have another 6 minutes for the next one pops, and all of them would be down. Like right now, they're all down. They're all down, and I have 5, 6, 7 minutes of all frogs down. So it's going to keep getting better and better. Like next round, the first frog's going to stand about 2 minutes. You know, each frog is going to stand there for about 2 minutes. And then maybe the next round, they each stand there for like 1 minute. And then maybe the next round, I'm killing them as they pop. So I think as long as you can break it, you got something to break it, you could do it. But yeah, I really got to get out of here, go get my daughter from the bus stop. Then I got to go get Mrs. Sinny from work. And I got to figure out dinner. And then I might play a little bit more later. But that's it for this one. Another underutilized undead camp. I'm probably going to call it that. Lower Guck, the 3-DARs, by the Sentinel. If you're super awesome, you could add the Sentinel in. He's just through that false wall right there. But yeah, like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot to get about the channel down below. And I'll see y'all next time. What's next up is probably going to be whatever me and Trey do this weekend, unless we've already done it before and we just want to get experience, or Necromancer and Kazakh Thul, or Necromancer in Lower Guck looking at live side, or Thug and Delmar in Nagafin's Lair, or the Lower Guck Lord Ghoul Lord footage that I have 3 hours of, and I'm going to make a part 1 and a part 2. I'll probably try to do that next, just so I can get it done, because I don't want to have something that I did a week ago. You know, I want a chronological order best I can, so betcha Ghoul Lord will be next, y'all. But I'll see you there. It's really exciting. You should look forward to it. Have a good one. You're the best. Freaking subscribe. Let's try to get to 10K. Subscribe. Peace out.